continue to talk about, though, this argument between scores in the NBA. Great scores, unstoppable scores. Because we had some people calling in telling us, like, what about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the skyhook? That was an unstoppable shot. No one could stop that.
Leading scorer, right? Still can't get his own shot. He had to get fed by Magic.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if you need someone to give you the ball, then I can stop you.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, that's fair. How about let's go Al in Wisconsin. Al in Wisconsin feels like this guy is the most unstoppable player in the history of the game. Al?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good.
Okay. James Harden is the most unstoppable player, period. He can shoot the 2. He can shoot the 3. He can get his own shot. He can take you left. He can take you right. He can take it between his legs. He can fade back. He can do the side back, even invented a shot. Nobody can stop James Harden one-on-one. He can say, clear it out, and it doesn't matter who comes up to get him. It's a done dollar.
Now, everything you said there is not incorrect.
Right.
But the one thing that we'll add is that he's not a better shooter than Kevin Durant.
Right. And he has to create
That's
a
the
shot.
only thing I'll say.
I mean, we love the move that he created.
But he's right. Yeah, he changed the game with that sidestep.
The sidestep, but Kevin Durant doesn't have to because he's 7 feet. So it don't matter. He's just going to shoot over you.
Yeah.
If you're a big man that's his height, you're afraid that he's going to blow by you, so you're going to give him a space anyway. So he's able to create space with his shot just because of his pure size.
Now, Pepe in West Palm Beach has a name that I think when you hear it, if you haven't seen him play, you wouldn't get it, but I get it. Go ahead, Pepe.
Epic. He was epic, and especially when he was a Baltimore Bullet. Earl, the Pearl, Monroe.
Okay, I can rock with that.
Now, what I love about that is that I know Earl real well, and he's what a gentleman, what a great guy. And I love talking to him about his game because he's the first one to, like, even Walt Clyde Frazier said this before they were teammates and he had to guard him. They were rivals.
Yeah.
And Clyde would say, I didn't know what he was going to do because he didn't know what he was going to do. And Earl would say that he just kind of improvised as he played. Whatever move he did was not a predetermined move.
Yeah.
It was whatever the defense gave me. That kind of creativity and shot-making ability, that's elite.
Can't teach 7 feet. You can't.
You just keep going
like
back
this,
to the same thing.
This dude is
you understand that if Kevin Durant played in the
this
80s,
dude
he would be Brad Sellers. He'd be Brad Sellers.
Wait, first of all, who's gonna check him? Somebody said the other day, we're going to put Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley tears Achilles. Remember when Barry Sanders came?
You think KD would be able to drive into the paint and not, like Bill Laimbeer against your team, tap?
Yeah.
You think he'd be able to score at will against the Detroit Pistons?
He wouldn't have to.
With the rules the way they used to be.
He wouldn't have to go inside. He's deadly from outside. So Bill Laimbeer, he'll be able to get his shot off whenever he wants to.
John Sally?
Listen,
John Sally can guard him with all his length and athleticism?
Robin may be able to stand in front of him, but he'll just
all right, so Rodman may be able to stand in front.
But
it still matters, though. The rules were different then. You could knock a guy down, and they would just give you 2 free throws. None of this flagrant one.
Listen. All the taps would have been able to do is do what Bruce Bourne used to do, try and put a foot underneath him and crowd him that way and make him afraid to come down. But
did it work? Was it effective?
But listen, this guy can shoot over anybody. He can get to whatever port. Like, listen, his height warrants that you put a power forward or a center on him, but his athletic ability,
John Sally.
But his athletic ability suggests that you have to put somebody with lateral quickness. Listen,
Okay.
we've never seen anything like this. I know he was trying to be cute. He was projecting, right? Like I said, my therapist says all the time when I'm talking and stuff, I'm usually projecting. Listen, when Kevin Durant said that Porzingis was the unicorn, he was projecting, really talking about his damn self.
Well, Kevin Durant. Again, this is not, and people are hating on KD. It's not a hate on KD. It's just it's a different game today. It's a lot more of a physical game, and it's a lot more of a punishing. Back then, was a lot more punishing, physical. You were able to get away with more, and that's why I continue to say Michael Jordan was the most unstoppable player in his prime because he did face the physicality of the old game. Without the spacing of today's game. If he had the spacing of today's game, where you couldn't double off, because when you did double off, what did he do?
But Jordan can't
Steve
shoot.
Kerr, John Paxson.
Jordan can't shoot like KD, and he can't dribble like KD.
Jordan?
His handles were average.
His handles were average?
Yes.
Michael Jordan's handles were average.
We're average.
What do you have in that cup? Can we get this tested?
Little lean.
We need to get this tested right now.
No, stop that, man. We don't want, listen, I got 5 kids to feed.
I don't know what's in that drink, but it certainly isn't what you were drinking yesterday when you had energy. Today, Michael Jordan had average handles. Average.
Yes.
You must be out of your
mind. In comparison to Isaiah, to the great ball handlers of the day, of course, he was average. He wasn't a great ball handler. KD has great handlers.
In comparison to the greatest ball handlers in the history of the game, he was average.
He wasn't a great ball handler, bro.
Easily above average.
He was
Michael Jordan wasn't a great ball handler.
He wasn't a great ball handler. He wasn't average, maybe.
This is the dude that on one dribble could pick the ball up with one hand.
Is that dribbling?
And just punch it in.
Is that dribbling? That's called palming. That's not dribbling. It's
called ball handling the ball. It's not just dribbling the basketball. It's all of that.
So LeBron's a great ball handler too, right?
He's pretty good.
LeBron dribbles with his shoulder. You run into his shoulder, you gonna get knocked out.
Well, how's it working out for him?
But that don't mean he can handle the ball. The tricks he can do with the ball.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.